Welcome to the Aimmee Kodachian and the Expert Show, where we bring some of the top experts in the world to help you transform your business and personal life. I am Aimmee Kodachian, not Kardashian. Absolutely not, right? Nothing wrong with Kardashian, but I am not. People get me confused by that.
No, and I'm certainly not.
Yeah, exactly. And my guest today is Judi Moreo, and we were talking about Choices magazine, which is the founder and the editor of this beautiful magazine. Not just because I'm in it. Well, I'm on the cover this time, but it's really educational magazine. Beautiful, beautiful magazine.
Not only are you on the cover, but there's that wonderful write-up about you inside as well. But this is the leisure issue, and what we do is every issue of the magazine is actually themed. So it might be the confidence issue, or the possibilities issue, or the health issue, or the fitness issue, or the beauty issue. So each issue is themed, and the writers who write for each issue are selected for their expertise in that particular field. And this is the leisure issue, and it's kind of interesting because when I was looking for writers for it, I had people say, well, I don't know how to write about rest. And, you know, leisure is not necessarily rest.
Oh.
Leisure might be travel. Leisure might be riding a motorcycle. Leisure might be racing a car. It might be painting a picture. You know, it could be anything that you do for fun in your leisure time.
Okay.
And so it doesn't mean that you're going to take a nap every day. It means that you're going to do something that you actually really enjoy doing. And so we ended up with some really great articles, even about the leisure of cooking.
Okay, here you go. That's why my husband was like, he's not interested in cooking, but he's interested in a lot of things.
Yeah.
It was on the magazine, and that's like I said, he's picky. He doesn't just read anything. If he doesn't like something, right away it's gone.
Yeah.
But he kept reading and reading, which
and
is great.
And there's articles like, what would life be like if you didn't have leisure, if you didn't have fun? And how do you deal with stress? Because all of us have a lot of stress in our life. I mean, more so today than ever before. It's like everything is hurry up, get there, get there, get there. You know, like days schedule. Sometimes we're like on one side of town in 1 hour, and an hour later we're on the other side of town, and then we're on the other side of town, and we're just running around like crazy. And so these are all articles that help us with managing our time, setting priorities, looking at having more fun in our lives, and
gives
helping
you some
us
tips, you know, even remind you that you need to do that. You know, Judi, I mean, the old days, really we used to do things differently, but we had it more difficult to do. For example, just changing the channel on your television, you had to get up actually and change the channel.
Yes.
Now when we're sitting down, we're just changing the channel, and there's nothing to get up and do things. I think that makes us more tired, even though it's easier, but we're not moving around, and therefore mentally it gets us more tired because we're not moving as much we used to do.
And we're not keeping ourselves as fit.
Yeah.
You know, if we're walking and exercising and playing tennis and running and doing physical activity, then we're going to be more fit. And then then we have a health issue.
Absolutely, absolutely. I agree with that. We talked about this issue here. Show it again.
Well, you should be proud of it. You know,
I am very
you're
proud
the first person other than me to be on the cover.
But you know why I'm proud of it more than anything? Because of you.
Thank you.
I'm proud of you chose me to be on the cover, and this is the first issue that to be on the cover.
Yes.
I appreciate that. So that made me feel very special.
Well, it's because you deserve it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And let's talk about other issues that you have and some interesting, you know, articles inside of this magazine, because I'm going to tell you something. We need to keep ourselves up and reading something positive and exciting, and gives you tips and techniques how it will help you in your personal and the business.
Well, all of the magazines have some beauty tips in them, both for men and women. You know, like men need to have skincare and manicures too.
Yeah.
Sometimes they don't think they do, but we always have beauty tips in the book. We have entertainment tips, how to entertain at home. Sandra Nielsen's a wonderful writer. She writes a column called Beauty and the Feast for the magazine, and she shows you how to set the table and how to make the flower arrangements and what foods go and how to cook with different and exotic pots, like a Kodachian, which a lot of
Okay.
Americans don't know what that is or how to use it. So she does those kinds of things. We have a lot of articles on positive mental attitude and on
Nice.
confidence, and a lot of kind of testimonial articles by people who have been through some really tough times, and they've written about what kept them up, what
Going.
kept them motivated, what kept them going. And then the interviews in the middle are always fun. We interviewed one month Lynette Chappelle, her interview, like your big interview. We did a big interview on Lynette. Now, Lynette was a personal assistant to Siegfried and Roy for about 35 years. She
Wow.
has been. She still is to this day. And she was the evil queen in the Beyond Belief show
Wow.
at the Mirage. And incredible, beautiful, wonderful story of how she was born in Mombasa, Kenya, and went to the Royal Ballet and ended up growing too tall to be in the ballet, and went to the Lido de Paris, and then came to Las Vegas and met Siegfried and Roy, and then about her journey with them. It's an interesting story.
And then I'm sure you walk away, learn something. You learn something from
yeah.
it. We have Stephanie here. She's saying, "Hello, ladies. You both look beautiful.
Well, that's nice.
Miss you. Wow, we miss you too. Definitely, we did. And I look forward to having you next week with us, Stephanie. So, everybody, if you're watching, you want to watch next week to hear what Stephanie is going to share with us, what she did in last week's journey. And we'll come back to here and let's talk more about the magazine.
Okay.
What article? This one here. Let's show them this one.
Okay,
This is
that one-
Judi.
That one
On
is
the
the
cover,
possibilities
That's
issue.
possibility.
And
Look at
that's
you.
where we help people determine what's possible out there. A lot of people don't know that they have a lot of possibilities, that they can do anything and everything. And the interview in that book is with an artist by the name of Donna Zagata.
Okay.
And Donna has a very modernistic style of painting. It's very different. And so it's a very interesting article. I like to write articles about people who are doing interesting things. So a lot of the magazines will have artists. There's 2 or 3 male artists that I've really admired their work that we've had in the various magazines. But this one, Donna Zagata, is she's different. Her art is totally different. Her people don't have faces. It's just very very modern. It almost looks abstract, but not
Mysterious.
really. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So her art's very, very good. And you know, so many people don't think of themselves as artists or that they're creative. So if you ask people, are you creative? They go, oh no, I'm not creative. I can't draw or I can't paint. Well, that's not all there is to being artistic or creative. You know, there's so
Absolutely.
much more to being creative.
But if you read this magazine, and you can get it for free, where they can get this magazine?
JudiMoreo.com, and you spell my name with an I, JUDIMOREO.
JUDI.
And then you have to sign up for the magazine, and then
you
you'll
get this
receive
magazine, but it's absolutely for free, and there is a lot of educational articles in here. So stay with us. When we come back, we're going to talk about more of Choices magazine and what you could learn from this. Judi, thank you so much. We'll be right back,
Thank
right?
you.
Okay, stay with us. We'll be right back.